Bilbray-Phillips. What did it mean to you to be the principal of your father's school?
It was such an honor to have a school named after my father. In fact, the evening we received a phone call telling us that there was going to be a school named after my father. I was jumping around in our house, and my children were young at the time, and they came up and they were asking me if I won the lottery. And I said, no, even better. For an educator, there's just no deeper honor than to have a school named after a family member.
Can you explain why he was chosen? What goes into that?
My father has a long history of promoting legislation to support children. One bit of legislation involved SafeKey, providing after-school care for children that needed that care and providing it in a school setting. But he also had a long history of other legislation that really promoted family and children.
What traditions or programs at Bilbray do you hope to see continue?
When you walk the halls of Bilbray, you see many things that remind you of my father. If you go into the great rooms, you see different parts of our country. My father's a great historian, and he loves history and he loves geography. And so even the building itself, when you walk the hallways, reminds you of him. He also was involved over the years in programs like the Great American Award, where children are encouraged to learn about history and to learn about our government. And so there's not only programming, but there's also murals and just many components when you walk the halls that remind you of him.
What are some of your favorite moments or memories from your time at Bilbray?
There's so many wonderful memories, but dedication was especially special. It was just funny how we had so many great former politicians and longtime Nevadans, and it was just so exciting how people actually started calling out and just communicating in the middle of the dedication. And so dedication itself was just a special memory for me.
I know you started out as the principal and you passed the torch to Miss Page. Is there anything that you would like to say to her?
Well, I know that Alia has really tried to keep the traditions and to make sure that the students know about my father, Jim Bilbray, and I appreciate her continuing those efforts and just really making sure that the children understand why the school was named after him and really keeping his memory in the halls.
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Well, I just wanted to say 10 years ago when we opened the doors at Bilbray, we opened with a fantastic staff, a very dedicated group of individuals. And I'm just so pleased that same reputation and that same standard of commitment has continued at Bilbray Elementary.